Karena Aris. Oh ya.
Good morning and hello everyone. Welcome to the final performance day of U Speak 2025. My name is Amabel and I'm honored to be your master of ceremonies for today. I am very delighted to welcome you all here at the peak of our agenda at American Corner Surabaya at Universitas Airlangga. With the theme of Voices of Freedom, expressing culture, defining identity, this English competition aims to celebrate the ideas of youths, especially high schoolers, through storytelling and news anchoring. From sharing legendary folklore tales to updating the current trends, we encourage everyone to use their voice to inform, inspire, and engage with the world around them. Speaking of where we're at today, American Corner is a space for everyone to spark and express their ideas, alongside for the student interns to create creativity oriented programs for the public about pop cultures, tech, and other fun activities. We're always open on weekdays from 8 to 5, so please come and visit whenever you feel like it. We also want to express our gratitude to our sponsor, English Flagship, for making this event come to life. A great choice for your younger siblings to learn English in the most engaging and fun ways, English Flagship is the place for children and teens to improve their English skills, and you can even choose to be part of their private class or groups. So, before we begin our agenda today, I would like to introduce you to the Student Interns Coordinator of American Corner Surabaya at Universitas Airlangga. She is the mind and hand behind the works here. So please welcome Ayano Matsumoto.
So thank you very much, Abel, for the introduction. Hi everyone. Uh, yeah, yay. Okay, actually, to be honest, I am very, very delighted to see everyone here today because there are a lot of people right here. And also, in the spirit of competition, you guys are so ready to tackle today's competition, obviously. So, firstly, I'd like to welcome you once again. Welcome to You Speak, our storytelling and news anchor competition. So, this is actually our first competition held at American Corner. So, it's absolutely an honor to see everyone here take part in this competition because it means a lot to us. And I want to give a special thank you to all of the families, teachers, and probably friends of the participants. We know the situation hasn't been the easiest the past few days, and we truly appreciate that you guys are patient and here to help and cheer on for our friends here. So I'd also give like to give a thank you to Erlanga Global Engagement, our partner, and also the Faculty of Humanities from Universitas Erlangga, and also English Flagship. So to all participants, remember to enjoy yourself, be brave, and give your best performance today. Whatever the result is, just do it because today is about celebrating your voice. Good luck and thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Ayano, for the warm welcome. And I would like to inform a very important announcement to you guys. Jadi di sini aku izin menyampaikan sebuah informasi penting di mana sebelumnya kami dari panitia mengumumkan bahwa terdapat 3 juara dari masing-masing kategori lomba. Namun hari ini kategori juara itu harus diganti menjadi 1 juara saja per kategori lomba. Tapi jangan khawatir, masih ada nominasi-nominasi lainnya yang bisa teman-teman menangkan. Jadi jangan lupa untuk tetap menyampaikan dan menampilkan cerita serta berita terbaik kalian di You Speak hari ini ya teman-teman. Okay, so jumping into our next segment, what makes a competition are the participants and of course, the judges. Today, three incredible judges will be joining us here to ensure the winners are chosen wisely and fairly. So without further ado, let's welcome our first judge, from the Department of English Literature, Faculty of Humanities, Universitas Airlangga, Mrs. Almira Fidela Arta SSM Home. Our second judge, who is also incredible, from English Flagship, Mr. Johannes Melanton Hasudungan. And last but not least, also from English Flagship, Mr. Haris Praditya Wijaya. Okay, now that we're all settled down, let's enter the part we've all been waiting for. The first part will be the storytelling competition, bringing the theme of tales told and true, legendary stories from across the US, from mythical creatures to legendary heroes. We're here to celebrate the rich oral tradition and cultural imagination in the US. Dan buat para peserta, jangan lupa buat tunjukin sisi percaya diri kalian dan ekspresiin cerita kalian dengan cara yang paling menarik, seolah-olah kalian sendiri yang masuk ke negeri dongengnya. Karena semuanya di sini bakal dinilai dan pastinya semua orang di sini bakal pengen banget nontonin performance kalian dengan cara yang paling engaging tentunya. Okay, so I'm sure we're all excited to see the performance right now. So please, let's just welcome our first storyteller, Giada Tamariska from SMA Negeri 14 Surabaya.
Dideketin aja.
Nggak usah pakai. Oh, berarti nggak usah. Jadi gini aja ya.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yara Tamerska. I'm an 11th grader from SMA 14 Surabaya, and today I will be doing the storytelling competition. First of all, have you ever been told to stay on the path while you're traveling, or to not talk to any strangers? Well, there's once a girl who disobeyed all those rules and those advices, and her story became one of the most famous fairy tale stories in the whole entire world. Her name was Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there lived a sweet, lovely girl who always wore a red hood above her head. It was made by her grandmothers, and her name was Little Red Riding Hood. One sunny morning, Little Red, the Little Red's mother, asked Little Red to take a basket of food to her grandmother, who lives in the woods. But she gave her one message, which is to stay on the path and to not talk to strangers. Well, we all know what would happen next. Little Red strolled into the woods, humming to herself. But then, out of the shadows, there came a voice. Hello, little girl. Where are you off to? It was a wolf. Little Red then answered, I'm going to the woods, little wolf. I'm going to see my grandmother's and take some food for her. The wolf replied, why don't you go grab some flowers over there by the garden for your grandmother? I think she would love it. Without thinking twice, Little Red went to the garden. She strayed from the path and picked some flowers for her grandmother. When she did that, the wolf went ahead to her grandmother's house and knocked on the door. Book, 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 book. Grandmother, it's me. Or so she thought she was. It wasn't Little Red Riding Hood. It was the wolf. The grandmother opened the door and bam! In just one big gulp, grandmother was gone. Not long after that, Little Red arrived at her grandmother's house. She opened the door. She looked inside and saw that her grandmother was looking quite odd. But it wasn't her grandmother, it was the wolf disguised as her grandmother. She then asked, Grandmother, what big eyes you have? The better to see you, my dear. And what big ears you have? The better to hear you, my dear. And lastly, she asked, and what big teeth you have? The better to eat you. But before the wolf could eat Little Red, there came a woodcutter that came inside of the house, and with his axe, bam, killed the wolf and saved both Little Red and her grandmother. From that day on, Little Red did not stray from the path anymore. She also did not talk to any strangers. And from this story, we can learn two things. First, it is to listen to your parents' advices and to not disobey them. And second, we must learn that not all good deeds is the right thing to do. Just like what Little Red tried to do with her grandmother by picking the flowers. It wasn't a bad thing to do, but it was wrong. It led her and her grandmother become endangered. Thank you for listening to my storytelling. I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, thank you very much for Giada Tamariska for giving your best performance. But please, Giada, I want you to step forward back here because we're gonna have a live feedback session right away from our judges. Okay? So, keren banget udah bawain cerita tentang Red Riding Hood, cerita klasik ya. Oke, jadi sekarang langsung aja kita bakalan dengerin feedback langsung dari para juri kita yang pastinya dari tadi udah menyimak penampilan kamu yang sangat-sangat keren. So, please for the judges, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much then. Okay, can we give applause to Giada again, guys? So, are you nervous or not, Giada?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, so it is very normal then. It means that you're human.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to appreciate your work done. You did very well. Your pronunciation is well done, and you can structure your words from the very beginning of the story until the last one, and it is very great done. And I hope that you can learn something today with your performance and also take a good experience of this performance then. So maybe I just want to give a question, maybe Giada then. The first one is, what is the reason you chose this story?
I chose Little Red Riding Hood because as a kid, I always loved the story of Little Red Riding Hood, and I just wanted to use this story as my competition because it gives a lot of memories because as a kid, I really, really loved Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, good. And the last one is maybe about this one. Yeah. Do you think that this story is still relevant to today's situation or not?
Well, for today's situation, I think that Little Red Riding Hood is it gives a good moral. It has a good moral in the story, as I said before. A lot of young kids like to disobey their parents and they don't listen to what their parents saying until a lot of them become just like Little Red Riding Hood, like endangered and like do some wrong things. And I think that in this lesson we can learn that what what our parents say and what our parents' rules and advices, they're important, and we should listen to them and just not ignore them, just like Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, good job. Give applause again to Giada then. Thank you. Maybe the other judges can have any kind of.
Okie dokie. What was her name again? Gilda. Gi-
Yeah.
Giada. Okay, guys, give it once. That's. Hello. Okay, so before I'm going to give my question to you, I would like to give a little bit of appreciation notes to you. I really love the way you tell your story. It was so smooth. The way you tell your story was structurally. I was really enjoying your intonation. The way you're telling the story was so calm. I truly appreciate that. Give it a applause, everyone. Okay, now let's go back to the main reason why I hold this mic. Okay, so the question is, it's not really that far from the previous question. I just want you to answer this based on your understanding. What you just said before, you said Little Red Riding Hood was a story that is really actually kind of suitable for kids, right? Because the moral value, well, generally talking about the kids need to obey to their parents, to their grandmothers, to their parents, and so on and so forth. Now, what do you think is this story, Little Red Riding Hood, suitable for teenagers? And if you think it it does, can you tell me the specific reason? Why would you answer? Why would you give such answer? Thank you.
Uh, Relevant for teenagers. I think that Little Red Riding Hood is more to kids. It's more related to kids since kids usually disobey their parents. But for teenagers, I think that Little Red Riding Hood, um, by picking the flowers, it wasn't. It was she was supposed to do something. She wanted to do something good for her grandmother by picking the flowers, but she didn't really thought about it, and it led her to a bad thing. And I think that a lot of teenagers don't really think about what they're doing. Maybe they're doing it for uh, good things and like, yeah, and like, but it's not always the right thing to do. So I think that this story, we can learn that Little Red Riding Hood is actually not really a bad person, but she's just not in her right mind. And I think she must learn to think before she does something. And I think that most teenagers should too.
Okay, great answer. Thank you. I think that's all from me. And again, give it an applause, everyone. To yeah.
Okay, check. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, thank you so much. So first of all, my name is Aris, and as a judges, so I have a kind of question, simple question to you. And first and foremost, thank you so much for your performance. Yeah, we'll be great to next step, yeah, towards your next performance. And my question is just in the storytelling. So it must be important that you have to um, give your soul in it. So what was you thinking that, for example, if you were Red Riding Hood, so what would you do to face the kind of situation where you have to, yeah, have disobeyment, so on and so forth?
Well, if I was Little Red Riding Hood, maybe I would do the same thing as Little Red Riding Hood because, well, she did get tricked by the wolf. And I think that maybe I would do the same thing too. But maybe I would fight back. Just like at the end of the Little Red Riding Hood story, she was saved by the woodcutter. But if I were Little Red Riding Hood, I would notice right away that this isn't my grandmother. This is the wolf, and I'd probably fight back at that time. So I wouldn't need a woodcutter to save me.
Okay. Yeah, such a brave attitude. So yeah, thank you so much. That is all for me.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, thank you very much for the judges for your feedbacks and questions. And once again, good job to Giada for delivering your stories in the most interesting way. Yeah, I said it was interesting and engaging as well. So, everyone, please give a big round of applause once again for Giada, and you may sit down.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so what a great start, everyone, for this storytelling session. And right now, let's enter our next session, which is our second storyteller, where we're gonna hear another amazing story. So let's move on to the next one. Let's just welcome our next storyteller, Ahmad Dwi Nur Cahyo from SMA Negeri 1 Menganti.
All right, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Tirunzayo. I'm from SMA 1 Negeri Menganti. In this situation, I will tell you the story about Hiawatha and the peace tree. Long ago, the Iroquois tribes were always at war. Their land was filled with blood and tears. There was no peace, only revenge. But among them lived a wise young man named Hiawatha. He was tired of seeing endless battles. One day, he met a messenger of peace. His name is Tekanawita. Together, they broke a new message. We must live in harmony, not destroy each other. Hear what I said to the tribal leaders. Look at the pine tree. It has many leaves, yet it remains united. If we are united, we too will be strong. At first, the leaders were hesitant. Their heart was still filled with anger. But but Tekanawita said, plant the peace tree. Its roots will spread far, protecting everyone. And on its top, an eagle will stand guard to keep away from the war. Finally, the leaders agreed. They planted a great pine tree as a symbol of unity. From that day on, the Iroquois tribes live in peace, growing strong not through war, but through brotherhood. And the legend reminds us peace is always stronger than hostility. That's the end of the story. Thank you very much.
So, Ahmad, thank you so much for delivering your story. And sekarang kita bakalan dengerin feedback juga sama seperti sebelumnya langsung dari juri-juri kita. So, for the judges, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Master of the Ceremony for today. Baik, Ahmad, thank you for delivering your story. Um, for your questions, I only have one simple question. Okay, one simple question, really related a lot with your story. Can you maybe uh, state or elaborate your moral value of the story that you have told us before?
Maybe.
Uh-huh. Uh, please, the stage is yours. The stage is yours.
Uh,
Just the moral value. That's it.
moral is. Wait, I want to see.
Okay, okay.
It's okay, take your time.
Uh, the moral story is uh, wait,
It's okay. It's okay. Take your time. Chill. No pressure. No pressure. Okay. No pressure. Okay. No pressure. Give an applause, everyone. Give an applause. How about like this? What was your name again? Ahmad.
yeah,
I want you to read the moral value from your script, and then after you read, I want you to state it in front of us. I want you to tell the moral value with your own words.
yeah, yeah.
What do you learn?
Yeah, or maybe yeah, exactly. What do you learn from your story? Yeah.
The moral value is peace is always stronger than hostility.
Ah, I see. Peace is stronger than.
Hostility.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I think that's all from me. Give it a applause, everyone.
Okay. So, like a podcast. So, Ahmad.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much for the performance. And yeah, I just want to ask the simple questions. Yeah, just only one question to you. Probably it's related to how you. Is it your first performance then?
yeah.
Have you ever joined a competition, storytelling competition?
No, this is my first time.
Oh, that's very great. So, ladies and gentlemen, we should give yeah applause for this kind of yeah first timers. So back then, I just want to yeah give a context for myself. I also join several competitions in the storytelling as well, and yeah, I do a lot of mistakes actually. But yeah, what have you learned so far when you perform? What was your? Are you feeling nervous or something like that?
Seeing the first contestant is uh, in the beginning I was so nervous, but seeing the first contestant I a little bit uh, more confidence to to
Okay.
bring the story.
Okay. Yeah, that is all actually. Yeah. Thank you so much for your performance. And next.
Okay, Ahmad. So, how do you feel right now?
Nervous.
Okay, masih grogi a bit. Udah enggak? Okay. Then, so, um, you did a great job actually. You have a potential and you need to dig those potential then. Maybe related with the storytelling today, what you have to learn is first, you need to increase your confidence. So the first one is whatever is that, whatever is the audience is, for example, you need to be confident and believe to yourself that, okay, my name is Ahmad Dwi Nur Cahyo, I can do that. The first thing that you to build your confidence is very first thing when you call your name. My name is Ahmad Nur Dwi sorry, kembali. Ahmad Dwi Nur Cahyo, for example. So those spelling one word to the other word you need to stressing. So it's going to be built, it will build your confidence. Very easy one. And then the next one, you it is not really important to see the other person. So the most important one is seeing yourself. Okay. So don't care with the other one, but you need to care with your own potential. Okay. And then the other one at this related with the performance of this storytelling, maybe the first thing or the first assignment that you need to do or elaborate is the confident and try to talk louder. Okay. And storytelling is a bit different when we do a speech, for example. So in the storytelling, then it means that you need to have a great expressive expression to share the idea of the story and then to give a soul of the story. Then, so it's just because this one is the first time, so it's okay. For the next performance, you need to add it more. And then the last one, believe to yourself that you can do it. Okay? But before I'm going to end this, what is that, talk, I want to ask you a thing then. Saya kasih pertanyaan dulu ya Ahmad ya. Oke. Okay. Gak apa-apa ya? Oke. Okay. Then, so you talk about a wise person here then. So according to your understanding, what does being wise mean to you?
Uh, it's a person who wants to speak up about anything.
Okay. Then the last one, who is the wisest person you know and why? Maybe you're surrounded.
It's my dad.
My dad. Okay, good then. Why? Why your dad then?
Uh, wait.
It's okay.
In every moment where I have problem with another kid in
Mhm.
school, so my dad is always talk about me about being patient
Mhm.
and just let it go.
Okay, good. So it is similar then. It's similar when you stand up here, then you need to be patient then. Okay? So take another lap, then you need to be patient. Then you are going to grow up. Thank you. Give applause again to Ahmad then.
So, thank you very much for Ahmad for giving your performance today. I hope you learned something from your performance and you may sit down. Okay, everyone. Okay, so that wraps up our storytelling session. So confidence have showed, story well delivered, and ideas have been expressed. Dan buat kalian para peserta setelah ini jangan lupa buat percaya diri teman-teman ya. Karena udah dibilangin juga sama para juri kita bahwa confidence is very very important. Especially when you're delivering something to your audience, right? Okay, so let's just enter our next part of the competition. The one we've also been waiting for. No other than the news anchor competition. With the theme of red, blue, and popcorn, what's new in the US? We're here to cover the news on campus trends, unique celebrations in the US, and iconic trip adventures across the US. Here, participants will give their best news anchor persona. So, before we start on our next session, I want to remind you guys that the microphone right here is the one you can adjust based on your comfort and on your preference. So please make sure that the microphone can catch your voices so your message is well delivered to everyone right here, especially the judges. Okay? And I really hope you guys will enjoy our next session because the next session will be more interesting because there are more great performances coming on our way. Okay, so are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, very nice. So, right here, we're setting up something to make you guys look like a professional news anchor. The one you see on the internet, on your television, and all over the news. Okay? So, once again, teman-teman, jangan lupa buat pede, pede aja, dan make sure apa yang kalian sampaikan itu bisa ditangkap dengan jelas ya sama teman-teman dan juga tentunya sama para juri kita di sini. Kalian bisa act seolah-olah kalian itu news anchor ternama di news station kelas dunia yang lagi bawain berita-berita hot news seputar tren remaja dan juga pop cultures dari barat. So jangan lupa buat kasih performance terbaik kalian karena di sini tempatnya kalian bisa mengekspresikan diri sebaik mungkin. Okay. So I hope everyone here is ready, settle down, and you're all clear to give your best performance as news anchors. Oke guys, karena kita pastinya udah nggak sabar, we're all very very excited and we're all here to listen to the hottest trends and the recent news that is happening around the world right now. So please, let's just welcome our first news anchor, Wardah Kamalia Fagrudin from SMA Nahdlatul Ulama 1 Gresik.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Wardah Kamalia Farudin from SMA Nahdlatul Ulama 1 Gersik. Ladies and gentlemen, CNN breaking news. The story that's shaping the world, we bring you the facts. San Francisco, tech giant Novatech has unveiled its latest flagship smartphone, the Nova X, which features a revolutionary AI-powered camera system and advanced biometric security. The phone is expected to be a game changer in the tech industry with its ability to learn and adapt to user behavior. The Nova X features a powerful AI engine that can detect and respond to user needs, from predicting text input to optimizing battery life. The phone's camera system uses advanced machine learning algorithm to capture stunning images and videos, even in low light conditions. With the Nova X, users can expect to take professional grade photos and videos with ease, thanks to features like advanced portrait mode, night mode, and image stabilization. Our goal with the Nova X was to create a phone that not only meets the needs of today's users, but also anticipates and adapts to their needs, said the CEO of Novatech. He continued, "We believe that this phone will set a new standard for the industry and change the way people interact with their devices." Ladies and gentlemen, the Nova X is expected to be available for pre-order starting next week, with shipment beginning in early September. The phone will be priced competitively with other flagship devices on the market, around 1,000 US dollar. Novatech is offering a range of storage options from 128 gigabytes to 512 gigabytes to cater to different user needs. Viewers, some of the key features of Nova X include: first, advanced AI-powered camera system with enhanced portrait mode and night mode. Second, long-lasting battery life with advanced power-saving technology. Third, enhanced security features including facial recognition and finger scanning. Fourth, fast charging capabilities and wireless charging support. Fifth, advanced audio system with Dolby Atmos technology. Sixth, water and dust resistance with IP68 rating. In addition, the Nova X is designed to provide a seamless user experience with features like AI-powered predictive maintenance and advanced software updates. Novatech has also partnered with leading app developers to ensure that the phone is optimized for the latest apps and services. The Nova X is expected to be a popular choice among the enthusiasts and smartphone users. With its advanced features, powerful AI engine, and stunning camera system, this phone is set to revolutionize the way we interact with our devices. Novatech has a strong track record of innovation, and the Nova X is the latest example of the company's commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology. With the Nova X, Novatech is poised to take the smartphone market by storm and set a new standard for the industry. Furthermore, analysts predict that the Nova X will not only dominate the market but also ins- inspire other competitors to accelerate their innovation. This breakthrough is seen as a milestone in the smartphone era, proving that the future of technology is moving faster than ever before. Viewers, stay tuned for further updates on this developing story and don't forget to follow us for the latest news. I am Wardah Kamalia Farudin from SMA Nahdlatul Ulama 1 Gersik, CNN Breaking News. Thank you and have a good day.
Okay, so that was a very, very good performance from Wardah. So, if I may ask, ini udah keberapa kali kamu ikut news anchor competition?
This is my first time.
Oh, it's your first time. Give a big applause, everyone, for Wardah. Okay, so that was an amazing performance. And right now, we're gonna hear another feedback session from our judges. So please, for the judges, the floor is yours.
Okay, now my turn. Okay. Good morning, Warda.
Yeah,
Okay.
good morning.
So first of all, thank you so much and give a lot of applause, yeah, to her because of its the very first time she joined a competition, news anchor competition. So this is the first question from me is that what do you think if you are gonna be probably your job occupational will be let's say news anchor. So what would you expect from being news anchor?
Mm, like people who speak in front of the camera,
Okay.
yeah,
And then?
and can like give another people breaking news for today.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's check. Okay. That's the importance to be a news anchor. So yeah, you don't better the next because of it's your first and yeah, it'll be good. Next, if you add improvement such as you don't read but you give the information. Yeah. So it's kind of important for the news anchor and pay attention to your. Maybe you can give some improvement or the expression there, but the importance is you provide the factual information, okay,
Okay.
to the audience, and
Okay.
that is all for me.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, Warda, congratulations, and you finished. You
Oh
finished. Okay,
yeah.
you finished your performance. I mean, yeah, it is very great. Then, as a first performance, I think this one is a good start. Okay, so you can have another performance and also have another enrichment, another improvement. So it is very great start then, Warda. I know that maybe you're a bit nervous, and yes, it's okay then. It means that you are human, and it makes you as a human. So pretty fine then, pretty normal then. So Warda, maybe when we do a news anchor or read a news then, maybe at home, then you can do a practice. For example, when you watch a not movie, watch a news then, for example, then you can imitate it. Okay, or maybe if you have this kind of text, for example, at home, then you can go to the Google and then copy it and make it into prompt. They are going to what is that running prompt, then you start to read. Okay, that's it. So we have a lot of what is that online prompt, for example, then you can to try to read it. Because so those one is just suggestion for the next performance. Then the other one is I really love with your confident and then your stressing, your intonation as your news. Those one is very great then. But something you need to improve is the first one is the gesture. When we read a newsstand, we need to maintain our gesture. And then, for example, is our head done? It is not real. We do not have. We cannot do a lot of shaky, something like that. And those one is not really important at the news reading. And then the other one is pronunciation. So how we can increase our pronunciation? It's just because English is a foreign language in Indonesia. Then we can check at the dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still learn it too. Jadi saya juga belajar. So try to check at the dictionary how to pronounce it correctly, whether it is a British accent or maybe American accent. So if you think that okay how to pronounce it, for example, then you can try to check out the dictionary. And it's maybe the last question. So you talk about Nova X, isn't it?
Yes.
So if it is really happen in Indonesia, is that possible or not? And what is the challenge? This one, thank you. Yeah.
is possible
Why?
because
Why it is
everyone
possible?
excited with phone
Mm-hmm.
AI. Like now, so many people use AI
Mm-hmm.
in their phone and to check the answer. Uh, untuk mengecek jawaban.
Okay, to check the answer. Okay, that's all.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank
Thank
you. Give
you.
applause again, guys, for Wardan.
Okay. Test. Hold on a second. Okay, there you go. Okay, Warda, how do you feel after you perform? Because
Happy.
happy.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that was surprising. That was surprising because most of the people that said it was their first performance, they would say, "I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little bit worried." But you just said you're happy. That was great. That was one of the step for you to be more to be so you'll be able to be good at your next performance. Okay, so from me, what was your name? Warda. I many if I won't give you many evaluations because most of the evaluations and points has been delivered beautifully by ma'am and Kak Haris here. And but there is this one thing that I think haven't been mentioned before. There's a little bit sort of the pacing between the sentence. There's some of sentence that you delivered. There's some pacing that you need to work with, and then I think that would be all. For example, for me, because it's totally different with storytelling, right? In storytelling, your expression, your gesture, it was way more flexible compared to anchor. Just like what Ma'am said before, in anchor competition, your gesture, your expression needs to be maintained. You need to know when to smile. You need to know when to look at the camera. You need to know when to look at the camera as in like you were interacting with other people, even though you were looking at the camera without any people behind gitu. So I think for the evaluation, that's all from me. I do really love mm, your ambience, your vibe. It was really giving an anchors for her future, don't you think? Right? So yeah, for the question, um, I'm going to give a simple one. A simple one. Do you want to become an anchoress? Right? Yeah. Why do you want to join news anchor competition?
Actually, I seldom join the competition like storytelling, speech, and the other.
Mhm.
But news anchor is my first experience, so I wanna try this competition, news anchor, and
Mm.
uh,
Uh-huh. So you're
and
trying every branches of English competition.
yeah,
That was your main goal.
yes,
Wow,
yes.
that was so cool. That was so cool. Okay, I think that's all from me.
Okay, okay.
The MC can take the next agenda. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much to our judges and also to Warda. Congratulations for finishing your performance in a really great way. So you may come back to your seat. Okay. Okay, everyone, what a great start for our news anchor competition. So for the next performers, please kalian juga jangan mau kalah sama performer pertama kita. Maintain your spirit and also your stamina to deliver the news. Okay? So, jumping into our next news anchor. Tanpa lama-lama lagi, let's just welcome Adelia Saskia Putri from SMA Negeri 1 Menganti.
Hello
everyone, and welcome to Red, Blue, and Popcorn. What's new in the United States? I'm Adelia Saskiapatri, and today we're stepping into the spotlight with some of the most exciting and sometimes the quirkiest celebrations in America. Now, festivals in the United States are way more than just events on a calendar. They're projections filled with history, creativity, and plenty of fun. From fireworks that brighten the night sky to gowns made entirely of duct tape, Americans really know how to celebrate life. So let's dive in. When you think of American celebrations, the 4th of July usually comes first. On Independence Day, the whole nation turns red, white, and blue. Families gather for backyard barbecues, parades march through the streets, and at night, fireworks light up the sky. But here's the thing, beyond the food and fun, the 4th of July is about something deeper: freedom, unity, and national pride. It's a day when history meets celebrations and when Americans proudly say, "This is who we are." And fun fact, Americans spend more than $1 billion just on fireworks every year for the 4th of July. That's how serious they are about celebrating. But of course, not every festival is rooted in history. Some are just quirky. Let's talk about the duct tape festival in Ohio. Yes, duct tape. The same thing used to fix a chair takes center stage here. People design colorful gowns, build giant sculptures, and even create parrots floats using nothing but duct tape. It's creative, it's wacky, and it's uniquely American. And get this, duct tape actually became popular in the US during World War II as a military tool. Now, it's a fashion statement. And if that's not unusual enough, how about the Pumpkin Chunkin Festival? Imagine teams building massive catapults, cannon, and slingshots, all to see who can launch a pumpkins the farthest. Sounds strange? Maybe. But it highlights something important. Americans love turning everyday objects into extraordinary experiences. What started as a local competition in Delaware became a nationwide event, even featured on TV shows. And those are just few examples across the US. You'll find festivals for almost anything. Burning Man in Nevada, a week-long art festival in the desert where people build giant installations, then burn them. Mardi Gras in New Orleans, famous for its colorful parades, masks, and music. Even the Roswell UFO Festival in New Mexico, where people dress up as aliens and celebrate all things outer space. These events might seem random, but each one says something about American culture, creativity, freedom of expression, and community spirit. So, what do these festivals actually tell us? There are more than just parties. They are simple. Fireworks represent freedom, duct tape gowns represent creativity, flying pumpkins, innovation with a side of humor. Together, these celebrations show how diverse and colorful American culture can be, from serious traditions that honor history to quirky events that make people laugh. Every festival reminds us that culture is alive, expressive, and always evolving. And that's the beauty of US festival. They're not just about food, music, or costumes. They are about identity, imagination, and the joy of coming together. That's all from me today on Red, Blue, and Popcorn. I'm Adelia Saskiapatri. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more stories about American culture because sometimes the best way to understand people is to see how they celebrate. See you next time.
Okay. Okay. Adelia, Is that right? Your name? Okay. So that was a great performance. You are telling us about US celebrations on 4th of July. Okay. So the same as before, we're going to hear another feedback session from our judges. So for the judges, the floor is yours.
Okay, Adelia. So I have a question actually, Adele, related with the American spirit. And so according to your understanding and also your news, then what American spirit can we learn as Indonesian?
I think Americans have a lot of uniquely festival that Indonesian can menerapkan di Indonesia karena ya
Apply it.
karena di Amerika masih terbilang bebas. Jadi Indonesia mungkin beberapa festival yang ada di Amerika bisa diterapkan di Indonesia begitu.
Okay, then. So thank you, then Adele. Then maybe this one is just suggestion, or maybe what is that? Something you can learn again. So there is the principle the public speaking. It is quite different with one public speaking core with the other one. Let's say, for example, at English department, we also learn how to read. News, for example, how to speak and also how to do formal presentation and also informal situation. So they have a different way than to deliver it. Then, let's say, for example, if it is informal presentation, then we can engaging with the audience, and then for the storytelling, for example, that you can have and use our expression more freely. So and it's going to be different too with the other public speaking practices. For example, is news anchor, so it's going to be a bit different. You are a very great fluent, and your pronunciation is very nice. And um, but maybe those one read again and try to learn again to be a news anchor. So the first one is related with again with the gestures. So I think you are very great if you are at the storytelling or maybe speech stand. Okay, thank you, Adele. You have very great potential. Just dig it more. Thank you. Give applause again to Adele. Then thank you, Adele.
The last, the last. Okay, you're the last. Check. Yeah. Am I audible? I think so. So, Adelia, what a good performance from Adelia. So, give applause again, everyone. And yeah, I just want to comment that you have a strong opening, and I would really love that. Yeah, as a news anchor, so it's kind of have a difference when you have a formal news anchor or so on and so forth. So you come with the culture, so you mention it, and then it's very smooth. Yeah, so you put the clean intonation, and also the transition. So you are talking the culture, and you are talking let's back to the reality or so on and so forth. And next, I think that you can it get be better because American loves jokes. So you put the jokes inside. Yeah, maybe it will be great as well. And yeah, what an engaging performance. And that is all for me. And yeah, same as ma'am. So I think you have a lot of explorations in MC, or have you ever? Yeah, that's really there. So you have the soul of being MC. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.
Okie dokie, Adelia. First things first, I would like to say thank you for your beautiful performance. I do really love your stressing when you stated your sentences. That was really good. I also adore your expression, which is cool. And for the evaluation as well, I don't think that I can give you more because it already been mentioned before by the other educators. For your question, it's not going to be that deep. Okay, it's again, I really that kind of person that really loves to give simple questions to everyone. So um, is this your first time to join a news anchor competition?
And English is my first time because
Oh,
and
okay.
Indonesian is second time.
The
Yeah.
second time. Okay, so you've been joining Anchor News in Indonesia
In
language
English.
twice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It can be seen though. It can be seen. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think that's all from me. That's the only question that I give to you. Okay. Thank you, Adelia. And again, give it a applause, everyone, for Adelia's performance.
Okay, thank you very much for our judges and Adelia, who's given her best performance as a news anchor today. And without further ado, let's just welcome another great news anchor coming on your way. Please welcome Shevila Stevian Yasmin from SMA Nadatul Ulama 1 Gresik.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Sevilla Stepian Yasmin. You are with me, ladies and gentlemen. From SMA Nadatul Ulama 1 Gersi, you're watching Red, Blue, and Popcorn, your spotlight on what's new in American culture. Today, we take a closer look at something colorful, energetic, and truly unique. Festival in the United States, from patriotic fireworks to unusual community events. These celebrations reflect the history, diversity, and creativity of America. Independence Day. One of the most famous celebrations in America is Independence Day, or the 4th of July. It's celebrated the signing of the Declarations of Independence in 1776, when the 13 Americans declared their freedom from British rule. Today, it is marked with parades, concerts, family barbecues, and most famously, fireworks displays that light up the sky in red, white, and blue. In cities like New York and Washington, D.C., tens of thousands gather to watch the fireworks over rivers and monuments. Meanwhile, in small town, families wave flags at their local parades. It is more than just a summer holiday. The 4th of July represents freedom, national pride, and unity. It is the one day when the American country, regardless of backgrounds, come together to celebrate being American. Thanksgiving. Another iconic American tradition is Thanksgiving, celebrated every year in the November. This holiday traces back to 1621, when the Pilgrims, early European settlers, shared a harvest feast with the Wampanoag, a Native American tribe. That first gathering became the foundation of what America now calls Thanksgiving. The centerpiece of the holiday is the Thanksgiving dinner, with roast turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. Families scatters, often traveling long distance to be together at one table. It is not only about food, it is about gratitude, family, and reflection. A modern highlight of Thanksgiving is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade in New York City. Giant balloons shaped like cartoon characters, marching bands, and Broadway performances make it one of the most watched parades in the world, drawing millions of viewers both live and television. Mardi Gras. Moving from quiet family gatherings to lively street parties, let's talk about Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, which means Fat Tuesday in French, is a carnival that originated in Europe but found its true home in New Orleans, Louisiana. The celebration is known for its vibrant parades, costume, and music. Purple, green, and gold beads are tossed from floats into the cheering crowds. These colors have meaning. Purple stands for justice, green for faith, and gold for power. Jazz music fills the air, dancers flood the streets, and the atmosphere is one of pure joy. Mardi Gras is not only a party, it is a cultural blend of French, African, and American. Tradition showing how diverse history comes together to form something uniquely American. The quirky and unusual. But America isn't only about traditional or historical festival. Some of the most interesting celebrations are quirky and creativity and a little unusual. In Ohio, there's the Duck Tape Festival. And yes, you heard that right. Duct tape. Everything from fashion shows to parades to art sculptures is made entirely from duct tape. This everyday tool becomes a symbol of imagination and humor, reminding us that celebrations can be fun and unexpected. And then there is the Burning Man Festival in Neva's deserts. For 1 week each year, tens of thousands gather of people build a temporary city devoted to art, music, and radical self-expression. enormous wooden sculptures are set on fire in a symbolic act of renewal and creativity. The desert turns into a world of light, sound, and art installations, an experience that participants often describe as life changing. So, what do this festival tell us about America? They show us that the country is more than just one culture. From patriotic holidays like Independence Day, to family centered traditions like Thanksgiving, to the joyful of chaos of Mardi Gras, and even to the bold creativity of duct tape art and Burning Man. Each festival reflects values of freedom, unity, diversity, and imagination. Festivals in America are not only about entertainment, they are about telling stories, preserving traditions, expressing identity, and connecting communities. They remind people of where they came from, what they value, and how they can come together despite their differences. So, whether it's fireworks lighting up the summer sky, families sharing a Thanksgiving meal, crowd dancing through muddy Gras parades, or artists building sculptures in the deserts, American Festival prove one thing. Celebrations is universal, but its forms are beautifully unique. I'm Sevilla Stefian Yasmin from SMA Nadatul Ulama 1 Gersi, and this has been Red, Blue, and Popcorn. Thank you for watching, and remember, there's always something new and exciting in American culture.
Okay, please give a big round of applause. Oke, so sama seperti sebelum-sebelumnya, kita bakalan langsung dengerin feedback dari para juri yang bakal nge-review penampilan kamu barusan. So for the judges again, the floor is yours.
Me again. Oke. Oke, Sevilla panggilannya?
Sevilla.
Sevilla. Oke. Give applause guys. I want to hear, yeah, to see like, yeah. First of all, I really love your performance. So because you, the first impression is very strong because of you come as the news anchor. So I feel the embrace of the, this is so American and this is so news anchor like that. And then, is it your first performance or
Yes,
have you?
very my first performance.
Your performance?
Yes, my first.
Have you joined any competitions before?
I joined only Olympic, not news anchor speech.
Oh, so you must be yeah, like knowing the ABC news so on and so forth. So you watch a lot of news anchor.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's great. And I just want to comment a bit about the intonation. So you have to come up with the ascent and descend. You know what to ascend and what to descend. Yeah. So it's a part of timing. Yeah. When you come up with this one, for example, the quirky and unusual and Mardi Gras or whatever it is. So yeah. So you know what to stress and what to not to stress. The important information and not, yeah, less important information. Yeah, that is all for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Shafila, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Again, thank you for your performance. That was actually pretty awesome. And for the evaluation itself, I just want to add a tiny bit of um, notes. It's about the some of the words that you mentioned before. There's a mispronunciation, but it's okay as long as the people still understand what you said. It's okay. And I think from me that would be all. Now let's just go back to the question. Uh, from your previous question, you just said this is your first time joining not only anchor but sort of like English public speaking competition,
Yes.
right? Why you choose news anchor?
Because I want to gain more confidence and
Uh-huh.
try to speak news anchor more properly. I want to be a news anchor in American.
Whoa, a news anchor in American. Okay, that's a huge dream. Give it all pause, guys. Woo. Okay. Mm, yeah, I think that will be all from me. Again, thank you, Shivila. And yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Zavila. Okay, so Very nice and very nice performance and great job. That but maybe this one is the most highlight by me is somehow it is a bit too fast, a bit too fast. So maybe you need to a bit slow down. Yes, maybe I know that you looks very confident and I know that you are very confident and it is great, but deep on it then maybe you also feel very nervous then, so it is pretty fine then, but it is very great, still great that, but maybe this one is just the most highlight by me is a bit too fast. Instead of related with the pronunciation and something, I think it is lifetime learning. Even everyone still learning about the pronunciation or something. Yes, it's just because again, English is a foreign language for us, then so it is not the second language or maybe the third language in Indonesia. It's supposed to be a foreign language. Of course, that is going to be a lifetime learning. But yes, you did a very great job. I hope that this first performance is going to be a door for you to be a real news anchor. Then okay, congratulations. Then. Thank you.
Shafila as well, thank you for delivering such a sweet performance on covering US festivals once again. And everyone, we've seen a lot of cool performances and a lot of good news anchors today. But we're not over yet, we're not done yet with the competition. So please, let's just welcome our next and final news anchor for today. Maura Azalia Kirani Simanjuntak from SMK Negeri 12 Surabaya.
Kayak gini, tes. Rise and shine, America! Good morning, happy people. This is Maura Zalia. Welcome you to Global News. Today, we're taking you inside the heart of United States of campus life, from fashion and wellness, also social causes. Students today are setting new trends that go far beyond the classroom. So, grab your coffee because we're about to break down what you as students are really into these days. In the United States, a growing number of students are making their way to college in pajamas. Yes, you heard it right, pajamas, the same clothes you wear to bed. It's a trend that has been popping up in schools or universities from California to New York, and it's called Pajamas Day. Originally, Pajamas Day was a fun Spirit Week event held once or twice a year to promote unity and give students a break from the usual dress code. However, some schools have noticed that more students are embracing the pajamas look, even on regular school days. Psychologists say there are several reasons behind this. First, comfort. Students claim that pajamas can help them feel relaxed and less stressed, especially during long study hours. Second, self expression. Many pajamas now come in colorful designs featuring everything from cartoon characters to trendy patterns, which students see as a way to show their personality. And third, let's be honest, some teens simply wake up late and choose pajamas because they save time in a morning rush. But not everyone is on board with the pajama trend. Some parents worry
that wearing sleepwear to school might send the wrong message about discipline and professionalism. For American students, style is less about following rules and more about making their own. However, certain schools or universities have started discussing whether to update their dress codes to address this fashion shift. More just than that, extracurricular activities can be your savior amid low grades for United States admissions university. Clubs have become one of the coolest parts of student life in America. Many American students are involved not only in classes but also in extracurriculars like art, music, sport, academic club, debate, student government, and many others. For them, studying isn't just about textbook and tests. It's also about the clubs they join and the friendship they build along the way. American culture emphasizes personal growth, leadership, and standing out. These activities offer insights into students that academic performance alone cannot determine their chances to get admission to U.S. universities, showcasing qualities like leadership, commitment, and time management also play a significant role. A well rounded extracurricular profile can set you apart from other applicants with similar academic qualifications. U.S. universities are also known as on their focus on community, time management, community, and activities beyond academics. Many American students are involved not only in classes. All right, that's all we can take from American students. That true education is not measured only by grades, but by the patience we pursue, the communities we build, and the courage to create something new. Last but not least, to sum up, a reminder that learning doesn't stop at the classroom door. It lives in how we choose to live each day. So, what do you think? Do you imagine your life as a student in America? Well, stay tuned for more stories. Thanks for spending your time with me. Have a great day.
Okay, everyone, that was a very great performance from Maura. Is that right? Okay, okay. So now we will hear another feedback session from our judges for your performance. So again, for the judges, the time is yours.
Okay, Maura.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, thank you for your performance. That was awesome. That was awesome, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, give it a clap, everyone. I want to highlight. I think all of the educators sort of agree. Your intonation, your passing, your stressing, all of those were so stable. That was actually one of the things that I admire from your performance, truly. And I think what else? What else about your script? At first, I was thinking that oh, she mastered her script so well, really, really.
Thank
But
you.
however,
Thank you
it's
very
okay.
much.
It's okay. I mean, is this your first time becoming a news anchor?
No, I think this is like second time.
Oh, this is your second time. I see. It can be seen. It can be seen. Yeah, from the first at the beginning. I thought you really mastered your script so well. I don't know. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did you memorize your script? or did you understand the information and then you share the information with your own words?
Actually, I memorize and understanding the script, but I don't know. My brain is not memorized. I, maybe I will nervous and just like blank. And
I see. I mean, it's okay. It's normal. It's totally normal. Even for myself, when I was in junior high school, in elementary school, I was also experiencing the same experience as well. I was blanking. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Then I cried. But lucky for you, you're not. That was actually awesome. You have the confidence. Give an applause, everyone. And maybe for the next point that you might to test, okay, that you want to add to your next performance is you need to understand the information, digest it first, and then you can share the information by your own words. So you're not going to stuck with the script. So when you understand the information, you can just freely say everything with your own words. So that is one of the solution. If someday you somehow forget your script, at least you understand the main points from the script that you have made, and then you just use your own words. Is that I assume you understand what I'm saying, right? Okay. So for do I need to give you another question? Oh yeah, about your the content of your script. Study in America, right? Is that one of your dream to study in America? Really? Amen. Amen to that. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you again. What was your name? Maura, right? Okay, give it a round of applause, everyone.
Okay, Maura then. So we need to learn a lot from you then. Get related with the news anchor. So those one we need to do. So you need to be calm and then having a stable intonation, not to what is that? Put a lot of spirit on it, something like that. Then so it is very great then. And now, Maura. And then yes, I agree with Mr. Johannes related with instead of memorizing everything, then you need to understand it. But I also agree with Mr. Johannes that it is not easy job. Even when I was at junior high school and I do speech competition, I cannot memorize every word on it, every sentence, and I could cry. Okay, so it is very normal then. Yes, similar then. And I try to have another thing. I mean, to solve these problems, and I got the solution. It is maybe at the senior high school. Okay, I cannot memorize every single word on it or sentence on it, so I just need to do elaboration. That's it. And you need to do it later on. Maybe if it is very normal when we just blank in front of the public, it is very normal. So you just need to tune in again, try to connect the previous sentence into the other sentence. Okay, those one. Maybe I have a question then, Maura. So, of course, that at American culture, there are positive, not positive or negative. Then some things can be adapted to Indonesian and something cannot. Something appropriate for us as Indonesian people, something is not. So, according to your understanding, what we can learn from American culture?
can you repeat?
Okay, what we can learn from American culture?
Okay, so from American culture, there are like more expressing the freedom, like as what I said in the script, like they're wearing a sleepwear to school, and it's not a usual thing in here. And they're like more creative, more brave to expressing. So maybe that's the lesson we can all take. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much for the judges and Tumara as well. Okay, is that it, judges? Oh, okay. 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 So if there's still some more, please.
Okay, so just a brief, yeah, for Maura. Okay, so yeah, as I just want to add because of yeah all of the comments will yeah delivered well by the judges, and yeah that is all. I think I can give the solution because of you need to you know like this structure your script. Yeah, so you can put the opening and also the middle and the closing one. So you know how to come up with the opening, how to come up with the middle, and how to come up with the closing one so you don't get blank. And also I think this is one of the great techniques that you can apply so you can shadow the news anchor. So maybe you just choose one of your favorite news anchor from America and you just shadow, yeah, you master and also you just imitate their you know the style of the yeah the tone as well, and also what how they imply and also how they speak in front of the audience, so it will great. And I love your confidence and you see the camera. That's one of the things that I can highlight from your performance then. And yeah, that's very great, everyone. And yeah, that is all for me, I think. Thank you. Yeah, what a great performance.
Okay. Thank you very much, judges, and also to Mara, who has been a very, very good news anchor as a closing for our performances today. So you may go back to your seat. Okay, guys. So Mara's performance wraps up our news anchor session and our performances today. What a great closing and what a great conclusion today. I really, really appreciate all of you guys who have performed today. Aku sangat-sangat mengapresiasi dan kagum sama kalian yang udah tampil hari ini, mulai dari yang storytelling sampai yang news anchor juga. Kalian semuanya keren-keren banget guys. So thank you for giving your best today. And now we will let our judges decide who are the ones who are gonna be heading for the winner title. In the meantime, everyone can take a break first. Jadi setelah ini kita akan ada sesi break teman-teman. Kalian dipersilakan untuk jalan-jalan singkat atau mau foto-foto juga, explore Unair mungkin yang deket-deket sini dulu nggak apa-apa. Dan kita akan kembali ke sini ke American Corner ini di jam 11.30. Oke, di jam 11.20 teman-teman, kita akan kembali di sini untuk winner announcement. And I wish every one of you the best of luck, and I will see you guys later. So please enjoy the break time, everyone. Hello, everyone. Back with me, Amabel, who will now be guiding you through the awarding session of You Speak 2025. Oke, jadi buat kalian yang udah nggak sabar dan udah nebak-nebak penampil terbaik hari ini tadi, stay tune karena kita bakal celebrate pemenang-pemenang dari kategori-kategori berikut ini. Yang pertama, ada storytelling winner, terus ada news anchor winner. Tapi tenang aja teman-teman, gak hanya winners ini dari tiap competition branch aja, tapi kita juga punya best confidence dan juga best engaging performance. Oke, so karena aku yakin semuanya udah pada gak sabar dan kita udah nunggu lumayan lama ya tadi ya. Langsung aja kita jump to our best confidence title. So, the title goes to, drum rollnya, Shevila Stevian Yasmin with a score of 80.3. Congratulations, you may step forward. Okay, so I want to say congratulations for winning the best confidence. Okay, and Kak Ayano will hand the prize. Okay, everyone may take their pictures. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations. Oh, there's more. There's more from us. Okay, thank you very much. And congratulations once again to Shafila. And the next one is our best engaging performance. Kira-kira siapa nih? Ayo drum roll dulu teman-teman. The title goes to Adelia Saskia Putri with a score of 82.3. Congratulations, you may step forward. Okay, let's take some shots, everyone. Okay, congratulations, Adelia. Everyone did a great job. So now, once again, I want to say congratulations to our best confidence and base engaging performance winners. And tenang aja teman-teman, kita belum selesai. Pastinya masih ada pemenang dari masing-masing kategori lomba, so ikutin terus. Langsung aja next. Coming right away, our news anchor winner. The title goes to, drum roll please, Maura Azalia Kirani with a score of 85.3. Congratulations. Okay. Kak Ayono will hand the prize to our winner. Oh, kita punya extra guest, teman-teman. Oh, big supporter. That's very cool. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Maura, and congratulations. And a little supporter as well. It's very cute. Okay, everyone. Okay, what a very cheerful reaction from everyone. So now, we're going to the next one. And the last one, but not the least. The storytelling winner. Title goes to, drum roll please. Congratulations to Giada Tamariska with a point of 75.3. You may step forward. Okay, prize may be handed. Okay. Everyone take a picture. Okay. Very nice. Okay, congratulations, Jetta, for being the best storyteller today. Okay, everyone. So, actually, I would like to ask all of our winners from across all categories to take a picture together here. So, please, everyone, come back forward and let's take a picture with every winner. Okay, everyone, may step forward. Yeah, everyone. All the four winners, you may step forward to take pictures. Okay, and the judges, you may also take pictures with all the winners, along with Kaayano as our coordinator. Okay. Congratulations, everyone. You all did a very great job today. Okay. Okay, smile, everyone. Okay, congratulations, guys. Okay. Okay. So now we've seen all of the winners across all competition categories for today and for You Speak 2025. And I want to once again say big congratulations to everyone. And for those of you who haven't won a title, okay, yay, we're cheering for the winners. Okay, so guys, for those of you who haven't won a title, don't worry. You've all done a very great work today, and I'm sure your chance to shine will come very, very soon. Okay, so before we wrap up our agenda, we would like to give some appreciations to our judges, and Kaayano, as our coordinator, will hand the gifts. Okay, so please step forward. Everyone? Yes. Okay, so this is our form. Okay. Okay, this is our form of gratitude for every one of our judges for making this day wonderful and memorable for everyone here. Okay, the next one. Okay. Oh, of course. Yes. You want to? Okay, let's take a picture together. Okay, good. Everyone smile. Oke, sekali lagi boleh sama teman-teman kita dari Angkor. Oke. Oh, nanti ada sesi fotonya di akhir ya, Ibu. Okay, for American Corner. Okay, that's very sweet and very nice. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, that concludes our agenda for today and for You Speak 2025. Thank you to everyone, every single one of you guys who has become part of this event. We're glad to have you here and don't hesitate to come back anytime to spend your time here. So Amcor is always open for you. Everyone can come here. And we also want to thank our judges for making this day special and to our sponsor, English Flagship, for making this event possible. Before we close today's event, I would like to ask everyone to step forward to take a picture together. Okay, so our photographers will direct us for the photo session.
Oke. Oke, selamat siang teman-teman. Boleh langsung yang pendukung, supporter, keluarga, boleh langsung ke depan untuk sesi foto bersama. Ya. Ayo, boleh. Teman-teman intern boleh bantu juga yuk. Jack kamera. Maaf, maaf. Oke, boleh. Yuk, Ibu. Boleh langsung ke depan aja. Teman-teman juga, ayo boleh. Untuk mempercepat. Baik. Dari Dewan Juri sekalian juga boleh. Permisi Dewan Juri. Boleh ikut juga ya. Cek. Teman-teman intern boleh bantu ini kursinya Dewan Juri bisa agak ke belakangin biar teman-teman yang lainnya juga bisa muat. Itu ke belakang. Enggak, masih. Sorry. Dimundur lagi.
Iya, sudah di bawah tadi.
Oke. Cabut aja. Iya, boleh. Ya betul. Yang tinggi boleh di belakang. Ya, boleh. Yang merasa agak tinggi juga boleh di belakang kok. Permisi, mohon maaf ada kabelnya.